Hey guys, it's me Public here and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make a basic intro in After Effects, and I will actually show you some tips and tricks on how to create a very cool and advanced one later. But in this video I will just show you the basics, so if you're not familiar with After Effects, this guide is actually for you. But if you're familiar with After Effects, I recommend you to stay tuned, and I will actually be making another one maybe soon, I don't know. But yeah, let's get on with the video. So when you open After Effects, you will actually get this window. This is just a starting window for After Effects. It will show you the recent project you have been working on, and if you never had done one before, you can just click on this new button and this window will pop up. This is actually where you can rename your After Effects file, um, and you can also set your graphic settings here. I recommend using high detail TV 1080p with 24 frame rate for RuneScape videos, but if you are going to do something in real life videos, I actually recommend 25 frame rate, but we are going to stick to 24 frame rate, and we are actually also that's a real good frame rate for intros. I didn't mention that, sorry. Yeah, you need to have 24 frame rate on this too. So these last two letters need to be the same as this frame rate. Anyway, resolution will be full, and your time code will actually be down to only 2, or you can set it up to 2 minutes, or yeah, nothing more than 2 minutes. But I will stick to 10 seconds because when you're doing intro, you actually don't need 5 minutes timeline. That's just a waste of space, and it also will make more lags when you're editing your video. And your background color is set to black. So yeah, this is actually how After Effects is. And when you want some files to your After Effects, you can double click here on this box, or you can just open your map and actually drag it right in here. So I want this as a background picture, so I will drag it down to this timeline right here. This is actually the timeline. As you can see, it's 10 seconds here, and now I will be if I play this video now, this will actually be my whole 10 seconds with nothing here. But yeah, it's a background. So it's, if you're familiar with Photoshop, you know that you can click on these squares and drag your picture around. You can also hold in shift to don't fuck up your pixels on pictures. So yeah, that's a good thing to know. So I will set this as a background picture right there, and now this will be my video for 10 seconds. So I want some animation in, or my text right here. So I will click Ctrl and T, and I will actually pop up the text box right here, and here I can type my text. I want to have public public production. As you can see, my text is a little big right now, so if I want to get a little smaller one, I can go to this box in my right corner and drag to left or right to zoom or zoom out to for my text. Here you can also this is something advanced stuff. You can mix and tricks with your font right here. You can also take bold, or you can take italic, and yeah, it's a lot of things to do. But um, if you're not doing anything on your text, it's maybe because you're in your background. So make sure you always click on the one you want to edit. So as you can see, you can now do things, because I wasn't in this textbook here, right there. So I want to change a color. I will pick something like a little more white, or maybe right there. This is actually what I want. I want to set it in the middle, and I want some animation, because I don't want to watch a screen of public of production for 10 seconds. That's actually nothing cool at all. So I click on my text, go to effects, and I can actually color correction. If I want some auto contrast, I can actually take that, but if I don't want, I can do Ctrl and set, and it's away. So the first thing I want to do is to make some animation at the start. So then I click on this little arrow next to your lock. Click on transform, and here's actually really cool stuff. Here's some anchor point. This is for left and right, and I actually want it to come in from the top, so I will go set it in the middle, right there. And remember, this is for precision, and this is for left and right, and this is for up and down. So I want it right. Let's see. I don't want to waste your time, but yeah, I want it right there. And now I can click on this time watch and see what's happened. I click, and remember to be at the start of your video. Drag this to around 5 seconds, and get up to the middle. So if I drag it right back now, and if I click play, you can actually see that it's coming up slowly, very slowly. So if I want it to be a little bit faster, I can actually click on this little button, and I can drag it right back here, and as you can see now, it's a bit faster. So I want it to be a little bit faster. There we go. Or actually I can put it right. There we go. This is actually up pretty good. So now we have made a small transformation, and I want opacity to go out right here. Then I click on the watch again, and opacity is how much you can see. So if I click 0 right here, and then I go 100% right here, I'll actually go 0% again. So let's see what's happened. And that's actually pretty cool, but I want something more want something more. This isn't really that fun to watch. So if I want something a little more cooler, I can go to effects and on translation, and actually all these CC are already made transformations, so we can actually try out Twister. And then we need to open our effects and Twister, and we can actually see that this is a pretty cool transformation. We want it to go like this, and we set it to something like that, and let's see what we made. Yeah, as you can see now, it's fading out, and it had some water thing kind of theme to it, and that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that's a very simple way to make your videos or intros very easy. And yeah, I just drag down so it's only 3 seconds. I don't really need more than that. So let's see. And yeah, that's something you can mess around with. You don't have to do Twister. You can do something like, if I edit, let's see, we go to translation and go to glass wipe. Actually, do the same. As you can see, this is more like a little more, yeah, this is nothing really spectacular, to be honest with you, but I think I will show you just to prove my point. You can go to, yeah, scale wipe. This is actually a pretty cool one. No, let's see. There we go. It's actually a very quick intro. You can mess around with this, and I will just show you. This is my first intro I made in After Effects. This was actually made like 2 years ago, so I'm a lot better right now. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of it, and it's around 4 seconds. So yeah, let's see. That's actually a pretty easy intro. It's nothing advanced, but I will give you some tips now. As you can see, this is our intros for Let's Gaming. And to make something like this in the future, you really have to study some graphic design in Photoshop, because if you want something like this 3D effects on your logo, it's not really recommended to use the 3D animation here, but make your own logos, and as you can see, we have done the same on this intro. And actually we have done a pretty cool thing with a font right there. But for your fonts, you can actually go to the fonts, and you can get very much cool stuff right there. If we Lord of the Rings, okay, you can go to top, and here you can see it's actually a lot of cool fonts, and they will help you out with the intro, because and text need to be something that people want to watch and don't skip all the time. So yeah, this is actually a pretty easy intro, and this is all for the basic guide. Thank thanks for watching guys, and see you next time.